I have mounted the horse here, and we start the loosening work. Now we have a system in dressage we work after. I have talked about the 3 phases, but we also have an education ladder, we call it, which is very important. Now first we want to have the tact established in the horse. Now what gives a clear tact or clear beat in the horse? Well, that's the forwardness, and that's that I track the horse. That means that I try always to have the front legs and the back legs on the same track. That gives 2 equal strides when we're talking about the trot, of course. But the tact is dependent on the forwardness and the track. If you ride too fast, the horse will lose the balance, and you will feel that he gets uneven perhaps when you turn. If the horse moves on 2 tracks, he will take 1 long stride and 1 short stride in his hindquarters. That also can give an uneven tact in the horse. So that was our first object. That's the tact. Number 2 is that the horse starts to get loose. That means he starts to relax, both in his muscles, but also in his mind. When he starts to get loose, he will start to look for, like he does now, he will start to look for the bit, and I allow that. At this stage, when the horse starts to stretch down, I offer him a light contact. That's number 3. Out from that contact, the horse will be able to swing his hindquarters more underneath the body. Yeah, and he will start to swing. That's number 4. Out of number 4, we can proceed into number 5, which is that we make the horse straight. That means that the horse produces the same pushing power on his hindquarters and take an equal contact on both sides on the bit. Out of that, number 5, the straightening of the horse, we can start to collect the horse. Only a straight horse will be able to collect, will be able to step in behind. And this educational ladder is very important always to keep in mind when you train the horse. Say, where am I now? Now, what can we expect of this horse? Well, we are moving around in 1 and 2 and 3. That means the tact should be correct. The horse should start to loosen up as number 2, and I will start to get him to find pleasure in looking for a little support on my hand. These 3 things we should achieve in this lesson on this young horse. If that is achieved, I will do transitions. I will do a little sitting trot, and I will do walk trot, trot walk, and I will do trot canter and canter trot. That is what I expect of this horse in this lesson. You see, now he walks on pretty straight lines. I have to guide him all the time. If I stop influencing, he will start to sway around. But I will always kind of be in control of the speed and of the track. Even though I don't succeed with young horse all the time, it's always in my mind that I have a line I'm riding on, a track, and I want to control the speed. Now, speed is amount of steps per minute. So sometimes I speed up and ride him bigger steps, but I'm not interesting as such in 2 big steps because, again, like I explained before, there is a tendency that the horse will push his weight forward on 2 joints. The shorter I can ride, the more closing of the 3 joints I will achieve. So I'm not at all interested in riding around with a lot of expression in this young horse at this particular stage in his training. I'm interested in protecting him and ride him in a pretty calm way where he doesn't kind of look like much. All the brilliance of his movements and all that, that comes later on in the work, not in this first year of training. See, he's very calm and obedient here. He doesn't mind that there's a camera. He doesn't mind the wind. He starts to relax and lower his neck now, and I have a little contact to his mouth. Yeah. Now, the very basic aids of the horse is the stopping aid. He has to learn to stop when he feels pressure in his mouth. The minute he stops, I let go of the hand. Don't try to sit and shape his neck or anything. Just teach the horse to stand still on your command. Then when he feels the leg, he should move forward immediately, and I give in my hand. So we kind of separate the stopping aid, give in here, and he should learn to stand still until he feels my leg. I should be able to tighten the girth or do anything I want. He should learn not to move before he feels the leg. I have worked a lot of this on this horse, and you can see he understands what I mean. If he fails to be light for my leg, I tap him a little bit and let him take a few strides forward, and then I walk again. So I now train that he stops on my aid and let him stand still. Brr, brr, bah. And of course, when I light him up for my leg, he will stand and wait for that. But that's all right. And then the leg again. And reward the reaction. Never stop him even though he trots off a little fast or canter. Just reward the reaction. That's what we want. Now, that's stop-start. And that needs to be very